Okay, let's test what we've done so far. I think the only thing we can't manage is the failure here where the data was rejected, but I'm going to give you a way around that shortly and what it all means. So we've now got our add person, it's complete. We could use this from Python or from our index page, which we're going to do now, and hopefully we'll be able to store data into the database, so we'll be able to add to these records. So let's go back to our sandbox and get the index page up. So let's start adding data. This works. 21 and submit. Success message, the data was added to the database. Perfect, just what we wanted. So let's go and see if it actually was added to the database. If I go back to here, well, I can't see it here at all. What we really need to do is click on browse again, and there we go, we've got this works 21. So we've actually posted data to the database, which is just what we wanted. So now we've got a way of reading from the database, and we've got a way of populating the database. That's pretty good. Let's do something a little bit strange on our index page. Let's go back to here. Let's reload the page. This time if I put big mistake, and I don't know, let's try -1, age -1. Who can be -1? And if I submit that, success, the data was added to the database. Okay, but probably not what we needed. So if I browse it, there we go, I've got big mistake -1. Now it's this value that maybe we need to check for. You might be thinking already, okay, well, when somebody types that in, I'm going to check to see if the value is greater than 0 in my PHP code and manage it that way. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that in Python either. What I'm going to do is set something in the database called a trigger. So in other words, what it's going to do is it's going to look at the data before it commits it to the database. So it's going to look to see if everything's valid. If it's not valid, so in other words, if it's less than 0, which is a bad age, it's going to go, I'm sorry, I can't add that. And then hopefully we will get this message, the data was rejected. So it's actually the database where I'm going to do the work and not in the PHP file. You could do it in here. It would be rather messy. You could do it in Python. That too would be rather messy with the validation. So let's have a look at it in the database. Let's see if we can manage that there.